Welcome guys to Alpha AI Plus. So this is gonna be like introduction video. I'm gonna show you what actually expect, what are the systems here, what you're gonna use them, because there's a lot of stuff. So I don't want to be overwhelmed. And the reason we have like different systems and indicators and strategies inside this, because we want to make sure we actually matching everyone behavior and risk tolerance, because not everyone the same. Some people actually like to trade manual only, they don't trust systems for some reason, and some of you like to trade systems with more risk, some low risk, and all this good stuff. So I'm going to show you now, like this is going to be the introduction about what you expect and how we can actually use whatever we have now. And also, just what when you create this video, because we all the time upgrading the system and add new stuff. So expect to add a new stuff all the time. So whenever you make any new updates, I'm going to make sure to have a new video to show you what the update is. Okay. So first, when you get the system, you should see this. Now we're going to see the Alpha AI Plus, so Alpha AI V5, sorry. And then you're going to see the Alpha AI Plus VX, which is the same system, but different a little bit, like more, I would say the V5, it is more conservative in terms of bots, and VX, going to take more trades for sure. And then you're going to have the AI Plus V1 indicator. So this one is actually the indicator version of the VX system. Someone said, why you have indicator if it's Alpha AI plus VX? I can switch it from system to bot. Why we have the indicator? Because indicator is going to take less memory or less usage of your PC. So if you like more lighter, I'm going to show you now lighter version to use it for your own manual trade. I would highly suggest using the plus V1 indicator because it's very light. It's not going to take anything if you're a machine. And again, if you like manual trade, this is going to be your to go Alpha AI Plus indicator. So the first system we have the Alpha AI V5. So the V5, I'm going to show you now in real life in the my VPS. So we're going to click here first. When you click this, you should see the files download. Going to be Alpha AI V5 zip file, which is going to be the system itself downloaded. And then you're going to have the templates. You're going to have two templates here. We have one, actually, both of them are in queue. We're still working on different templates from different markets, but for now, we have in queue. So the first template, this template actually is very interesting. We just finished it like actually literally yesterday. This template made for the last year since January, by the time I'm recording this, I'm October 1st, 2025. So since January 2025, it made $54,000 profit with $6,000 drawdown, which is impressive. The only I don't want to say problem, but the only thing about this template, that's why I'm going to show you now how you can use actually both systems at the same time, is sometimes you have a slow month. Like I'm going to show you now when you do like when you back testing. For the last 3 months, this system it didn't make like around like $1,000. But the previous month make a lot of money. So it's like, because it's very conservative. So some months it's not gonna make money. Some months gonna make like 15 a month, 10, 15, and then another month gonna make 2. But overall, it's very, very profitable. Very profitable. So if you're looking for something consistent and you don't mind to pay your subscription for evaluation account for a long time, but you gotta make sure you always gotta make sure you pass it and you gotta be very consistent with the result. Or if you trade your own money, this is gonna be your to go. $6,000 drawdown, you can actually open $20,000 account and trade this one comfortably, one contract, and leave it, and you're gonna make this money. Again, I'm not saying it's guaranteed. It's historical result doesn't mean give you the same future result, but we have an edge, right? I'm not saying it's 100% gonna make $54,000 in the next year, but most likely will make average of this amount. And then we have another template. This template is called 150K Epics. This template is good, but it is not as good as this one. Again, You can back test it, play with it, and when you have meeting every week, show me your results, show me if you have a different approach. And also we have the guide. You can also click on it and shows you of everything. So when you download all these, download the zip file first for the system. Once you download it, you're gonna go to your control center, and then you're gonna go to tools, and then you're gonna go to export, and then add on, and then you're gonna pick the zip file. Once you pick it, I'm sorry, not export. I'm sorry about that. Import. Didn't drink my coffee today. So import, and you're gonna pick the file, which is gonna be the zip file for the strategy, and then you're gonna click yes until it's added. Once you add it, you should see. I'm gonna show you actually from here. You should see. I'm gonna get a brand new chart so I can show you. So I'm gonna make InQ. And by the way, this is actually a live trade today for the Apex account, and the VX, the other version, make today 1480, 1465. So we're gonna now add 1 minute chart in Q, just clean chart. This is actually the trade that will take today. And then you're gonna go to strategies, and you should see the V5 here, alpha V5. So for the first time, you're gonna need to click template and load. You're not gonna see anything here. It's gonna be blank. So when you do this, just cancel and cancel. And then you're gonna go to, when you download the template file in download folder, just unzip them. So that this one's gonna be like this or this. You're gonna go to unzip them or open them, and then you're gonna copy this XML file. Once you copy it for the template, you're gonna go to document, NinjaTrader 8, and then strategy, and then template, and then strategy, and then you're gonna go alpha VI5 and paste it here. So you're gonna paste the 2 templates here. Okay. So for this template here, I'm gonna now go to the V5 version, and you should have. I have a lot of templates. The one you should have, this one here, the 54.6 drawdown load. Should look like this. And just very important thing, you have to make sure. The time here is 4:30 Central Time. 4:30 a.m. Central Time, right? It is not Eastern, it's not Pacific. It is Central Time, because this VPS is actually Central Time. So you have to convert this to whatever time you have. Again, this is Central Time. So 4:30 Central Time, it's 5:30 Eastern. So if you are 5:30 Eastern, if you are Eastern Time, make this 5:30. And then again, whatever time frame you have, but this is gonna be 4:30 Central Time. The end time is gonna be 15:30, which is 3:30 Central Time as well, which is 4:30 Eastern. The one thing you need to do in the end time, you see the 0, 4, and then the two dashes like this. This one here. When you have the end time, don't add this dash. Just 15:30, like this, or 14:30, whatever. 14:30, whatever you have, whatever your time zone. But this is gonna be like one time, which is gonna be 4:30 Eastern Time or 3:30 Central, without any dots. Hit in the start, you must add it. In the end, no. That's the only thing you need to change. Nothing else. Everything should be the same. Nothing change at all. Once you do that, once you change the time, just go ahead and save the template again. So whenever you save, whenever you load it again, you need to change the time. So it should be already stored. Once you do that, you're gonna go to enable it. Enable it. And 1 second here. What happened? Hold on. V5. Oh yeah, because the V5 doesn't take. Again, the V5 is very, very conservative bot. See how many trades? It's not a lot of trades. But if you go to the chart here and go to data series, this data series show you how many days you trade. If you make it this, or other thing you can do is if you go to your strategy analyzer, strategy analyzer, and you go to backtest, and you go to pick the V5, and you pick the template, which is going to be the 5466K. Let's say you're going to choose from January, and you also going to pick NQ, last minute, and then from January here, already here, and then you're going to run. And you're going to see the result this bot make, or this system made from January this year. Look at this. This is the result. 54,000. Again, some people say, okay, but this strategy analyzer is not always accurate. I agree. But with this system, you can actually go back and test it. You can go back, and because it's going to print signal anyway. So, and the profit will be there, the stop will be there, because, and we already use a very wide stop and profit. So even if there is a slippage, it doesn't matter. So realistically, maybe like we're going to make like 50 instead of 54. That's it. No, maybe more than that. Right? So this is the result for this specific template for the last year, the whole year. If you make it for the last 3 months, let's say, last 3 months, which we are in September, let's say June, let's say 30, and run. This for the last 3 months. You will see it make only $1,267 because the last 3 months was not a lot of trades. But if you look, if you let's say if you go this from June 30 to September 30. Let's say if you go to May only, or starting from May, and you see. So May, $21,000. So May, it by itself make 20 grand, just in May. You can also see this if you make it again from January 1st, and I will show you the monthly result. You know why we can actually combine this one with the VX. So if you go to now to analyst and then go to monthly, make this bigger, and you see the net profit. For some reason, we have in August only 2 grand. We lost 2 grand in August. September, yes, we make 4 grand. July, we lost $600. So total all going to be like around profit around $1,000, 700 something. What you saw it. But look at the beautiful result before that. Look at June. Look at May, 18 grand. Look at April, 13, 7, 10. So this one, if you were, because again, you have to change your mind, because again, guys, trading prop firm, it is freaking gonna mess up your mind. That's the issue, because they make you think you need to pay us monthly subscription, and all in your mind, I want to pass it as soon as possible. I don't want to pay subscription. Reality is, this is not trading. This is not trading. If you want to trade, make money, you're not gonna look. I want to make money right away. It's gonna take time. It's gonna take time. But again, we don't want to spend like 6 months paying subscription until you get paid. But for me personally, if I have to do it, I will do it. I don't mind paid, but if I know this actually is gonna pay off in the long run. I'm not looking for something, make me money next week and pass. So for this one, it will take time. It might be next month will be like May, who knows, make 20 grand in a month, and you pass and you take money. Maybe it's gonna be slow month, we don't know. But we know overall it's very, very profitable. So I want you to stick with this template. It's gonna be in your members area. So let me do this first. All right. So this is gonna be this template, the 1 year. The 150K template, it didn't show good results for the last 6 months. It was good. It shows good results for the last 3 months. For the last 6 months, didn't show good results. So I want to just skip the NQ 150K for now and use this template, the 1 year. All right. So this is for the Alpha V5. Once I'm going to explain everything, I'm going to show you what should be your plan, and we can discuss it. And then once you're done V5, you're going to go to another version of the system, It is called Alpha AI Plus VX. Once you click this, click on here, gonna do the same. Gonna show you the Alpha AI Plus zip file, which is gonna be the system itself. Again, go to NinjaTrader, Tools, Import, download it, and then do the same with the template. Double click it, and go open the strategy first. Click on template, load, and then cancel, and then go to the template folder. Get the files, copy them on my document, on the document template strategy, and then once you do that, you should see the strategy. So the strategy itself, I'll show you now. Let's get rid of this. The V5. Now we're gonna add the VX. The VX should be this template here. This one here. 1 minute, 90 days. This specific template make in the last 90 days, $19,000, $3,000, $3 drawdown. And this one is going to start from 8:30 a.m. Central, not 4:30, 8:30, which is going to be 9:30. It's market open. And again, do the same thing here. Do not put the dashes here, just 15:30, whatever time you have. That's the only thing you need to change. And then once you do that, you're going to go save the template, and then you're going to go enable. This bot today take a lot of trades, actually. A lot of trades today. See, it hit a lot of targets today. This is a target, shows you that. And again, this very aggressive system. Very aggressive. And by the way, this is going to show you, this is going to be the same, like you can use this actually manual, or you can use it, because we have the indicator version out of it. You don't need to use it as a manual. You can just run it as a bot, and then you can use the indicator version. The one I will show you, I'm going to show you in a minute how you use it as an indicator instead of strategy. So if we back test this one here, one second. If we do strategy analyzer, and we pick the VX, pick the template, this one here, and let's say we're gonna go from, June 25, whatever. Oh, you have to choose the market. It's gonna be NQ. Yeah, see, make $17,000 and $3,000 drawdown, which is way, way higher than the last one in terms of 3 months. In terms of 3 months. But look when we do it from January. Because again, we need to be careful, Yes, it makes $17,000 from the last 3 months, but what's did actually from the first year? If you do that, you will see the results different. So it makes $10,000 for the whole year with drawdown 11 grand, which is, big drawdown. So now you have two systems. One of them is very consistent. It doesn't make a lot of money. It might make a lot of money from the first. It might not, but it shows very consistent over a year. Right? Even this bot didn't take trade today. Didn't take any trade. The V5 didn't. Only the VX because it's very aggressive. There is two ways now for this situation. Two ways, and also you can discuss this. You can run the two versions on two different accounts. Each one has its own account, and compare them together. Which one passed first? Which one makes you the most money? Or you can combine them to one account. Which, if you combine them in one account, of course you're gonna make more money, but there is a chance for hit you drawdown because this one over the year drawdown is $11,000. So my best approach for this is run it on separate accounts. Two different accounts, two different bots, and let it go. Let it run for like a month or two and see what's going on, what's happening. Because most likely this one is gonna pass first. Most likely. But the other one, It might take some time or might pass first. Who knows? And then after that, if you see, and then you can compare the two results, and if the two results are similar, or there is the drawdown for them for both of them is not so high, you can actually combine them in one account, and the chance of both of them taking the trade at the same time is very low. Because the V5, it's very, very conservative. V5 using EMA slop as a filter of 20 ticks, actually, 12 ticks, actually, 14, I'm sorry, 14 ticks, which is high. So it's not going to take as much trade as VX. The chance of both of them take trade at the same time is very low. So you can actually trade both of them at the same account or different accounts. It's up to you. Right? And you also we also discuss this every week. We see, because again, the idea of having a meeting every week, and because some people, I was talking to a guy today, he's only trade gold. And the whole system is yours. I have two systems now, plus the indicator. Use them, back test them, go play with these parameters. You can actually go change the parameter, change whatever you want to change. Play with it. Change anything here. Change time, change entry offset, change whatever you want to change. And then pick any market, and then see what's gonna do for the next 6 months, 4 months, and then play. You know what I mean? It's there's a lot of potential for this system. So I need also to let me know what is your idea about this. So my suggestion for this is run them on separate accounts. 2 separate accounts. Each one of them has its own account, and I would say 250K or 150 to 150K is good. I would say 150 is bad. It's not bad. It's gonna make you pass the account faster. 9 grand profit's not a big deal. You can make it in a month, maybe 5 weeks, and then you should be it. And that's it. And do not buy more than one or 2 accounts. Once you pass, you make money out of this, then buy whatever you want to buy. But the goal here is in the future, your goal always should be trading your own money, because this freaking drawdown, it is killing anyone. Because the market is not going to be consistent all the time. This edge is working, but it might dip next year. Who knows? With this 11,000, and by the way, making 10 grand by risking 11 grand in terms of investment, it's crazy. You know what I mean? It is 100% return on investment. But when you look at it, because we have this mentality of prop firm, oh, this is bad. If you tell someone, I'm talking about business now, I'm gonna give you $10,000 and you're gonna double this every year. That's crazy. No one actually can double your money every year, right? You're talking about almost 10% a month, actually more than 10% a month. Yeah, average 10% a month return. A month. That's crazy. Which means, realistically, if you have $10,000, in 10 years, it's going to be $100,000. That's 100% a month. A year, sorry. 100% a year. Which, no. What do you mean? No. If you have $10,000, actually, 20, I think like within 3 years should be hitting the $100,000. Yeah, because 10,000, then 20, and then 20 to 40, and then 40 to, I think like 40 years. So investing $10,000 within 40 years, maybe less, you're gonna have $100,000. You know how much how the return on investment if you invest in Nasdaq, sorry, in S&P 500 ETFs, it is 10% a year. 10% a year. You talk about 100% now, but the problem is drawdown. The drawdown. That's why they keep you in the loop, because you have to stick with the drawdown for some freaking reason, right? Because they want this. But when you trade prop firm, the drawdown will stop, and you should keep trading the prop firm until you have a lot of liquidity. Let's say you trade 150K account, and you pass it, and you have the P account 150. You're gonna, the first month you make 155. Do not take the 5 grand out of the gate, and then you're gonna keep yourself like without any liquidity. No, keep buffer. Keep at least $10,000 to $11,000 buffer in case of anything happen like this. So if I was you, if I have a 150K account PA, I'm gonna wait until to be 160, and then I will not touch a penny below that. I need $10,000 buffer, and then anything above to 160, I will take profit every month. But I'm gonna keep it 160, and the next month I will add another 5 buffer. So instead of 160, it's gonna be 165 buffer, because I don't want to mess up. Because if your account go below $150,000 and 100, you lose the PA. So I want to keep at least $10,000 to $15,000 buffer in case of any drawdown like this. So if you have any drawdown, it doesn't matter. You're already safe. Keep continue. And then when you have a drawdown like this, do not take money. Build your account until you have the buffer again, and then you start to withdraw money again. That's the key here to make money out of prop firm. When you make money, open your own account. Because when you open your account, it doesn't matter what's a drawdown because you already know. And if you have a drawdown of $11,000, it should be open at least, I would say, 100K. 10% drawdown. I would say 10 to 30, 10 to 20 is good. Up to 20 is very aggressive. But 10% is good. So 100K account, that's very comfortable to make this amount of money. So run both on different accounts and see what's the result for both of them. And whenever you see make you pass first, maybe what's the idea, by the way, there's another idea. Maybe this one is going to be faster to pass the evaluation. Just make a lot of money. And then when you pass, you switch to the V5 to trade the PA, because you want to steady grow in the PA. You don't want a crazy bounce like this. You want to steady grow. So you can actually run this on evaluation. Once you pass it, boom, the PA, you trade the V5. V5 is going to be very stable. It's not going to make you a crazy money in the first week or two. It might, but the drawdown is going to be good, and you're going to be very safe. Until you can make money. If you make $50,000 a year from one account, you do the math. If you trade 10 or 20, it doesn't matter. It's scalable. And then your goal is to open a personal account and then take money out of it. That's the goal. All right. So this is the VX. Okay. Now, if you look at the other one we have here, which one here? Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, not this one. Hold a second. Yeah, if you look at the modules, you're going to go back again. You're going to see also the Alpha AI Plus indicator. So this going to be the same like VX system, but it's indicator. You're going to go here again, download the indicator, import it, and then it's going to be a template also for ES and NQ. Once you import it, you're going to go to the chart like this. And you can see, I already have it here. You can see the result today. See? This actually, this morning, one winning trade, one winning trade, one winning trade. Actually, how many trades? Actually, 3 winning trades this morning. This actually not 3. This one is 4 trades in the morning. But this one, yeah, 6:30. So I do 1 trade morning, 2, 3, 4 trades. Winners. This one. Actually, this one I would take. If you, it can have your target line and your stop line. So if you go to indicator, and you should see it here, which is going to say Alpha AI plus V1. So this is going to be like this. So the V1, and you click the template, you should see also the ES and NQ. You're going to click the NQ, and I'm taking both of them, by the way. So this is the NQ version. Don't change anything here at all. The only thing you can change is the risk reward. So for the ES, the risk reward is 2, which means the distance between the stop line and the profit is 2 to 1. So whenever you risk, the target line will be 2 to 1. For NQ, I make it 1 to 1. You can make it 2 to 1 if you want. That's fine. You can play with it. The only thing I like to change when I'm adding my stop, because the system will automatically put your stop below the signal bar with some buffer. For me, if I stop loss like this, I like to add my stop in the swing low, not here. if you can see, it's already hit your stop, hit the stop here. Go up a little bit, didn't touch target, actually, hit your stop. But if you put your stop at the low of the swing low, it never hit it actually. Hit your target immediately. Same with here. Same with here. If you put your stop loss here, it hit your stop. But if you calculate like 2-3 bars and see the swing, put it here, it never hit your stop. This one never. It's good, profitable, easy. That's not 2-1. So make sure we're actually working on, instead of calculating the stop loss depending on the high or low, we can actually have an option to make it a swing. 5 bars, so you can actually automatically, the stop loss is going to be here automatically. We will change this in the future. But for now, if you see stop loss and you see like swing high or low, just put your stop loss behind the swing low and let it run and hit your target for 1-1 NQ and 2-1 ES. Or you can make the NQ 2-1. Even if you change this now to 2-1, if you make this, 1 second here, 2-1, you will see even 2-1 hit the target. Even now hit the target. And this one also hit the target. This 2-1 hit the target. And this one hit the target. So you can actually make it 2-1, which is better. By the way, 2-1 is better because even if you have a losing trade, one trade, we're going to make it double. So you can make it 2-1. And then this case, see, hit the target big time. And if you calculate how many ticks we get in profit today for all this trade, in Q only, by the way, let's say enter is here and here, you're talking about 119 ticks. I'm going to show you how much money you can make from this indicator by itself this morning. This is $600 almost. And this one, from here to here, this one, almost $400. So talking about $400, 600, this almost $1,000 in Q only. And then if you put your stop loss here, should hit the profit, which is going to be from here to there. This is another $300. So I'm talking about $1,400 profit in Q only. And what ES? Look at now ES. The first trade would at 630 actually hit the target. So from here to here, 29 ticks. It's going to be 362. Same thing, if you bought at the low here, should hit the target easily. And from here to here, we have for another 400, 325. I'm talking about now almost $800. Was $1,400, there's going to be $2,200. So today's profit actually is $2,200 just by trading ES and NQ with zero losing trade. It doesn't mean it's gonna make you money each day, but there is a big chance. But you should have also a max loss. So now what we should do is, regardless if you're going to trade the system manual or automated, my idea is if you have 2 hours in the morning, we're going to trade this system starting from tomorrow, October 2nd, on our trading room. And we're going to trade the system for 2 hours in the morning, from 9:30 Eastern time until 11:30, 2 hours. And then we're done. So trade this, get yourself another P account. I would say 250 for the manual trade. And then trade it manual with us in the morning using the indicator by itself. Let the bot running. Let them running by itself because you're not going to touch them. VPS, one account. If you want to do 2 accounts, 1 account's up to you. Doesn't matter. And then let run the VPS and then manual trade. Come with us in the morning and trade the system. You need to be with us, by the way. It's very simple. Just add stop target. That's it. And it also has a volume. Volume file. You can actually go here and it's gonna show you play sound on signal. If you click this more, and then you can copy the path of the file in here. which means you can go actually, you can go to your C folder, C, sorry, C drive, and then you're gonna go to program files, and you're gonna go to Ninja Trader. Where is Ninja Trader 8? And you're gonna go to sounds, and whenever sound you wanna use, you can make your own, copy it here, but I have to paste it here first. I'm using a normal sound like alert, like this one here. Anything, just make you alert. I'm using this one. It doesn't need to be like anything like Inky, it doesn't matter. Anything, just make you alert. Once you do this, you're gonna go here and right click, and then you're gonna go copy as path. Copy as path. You're gonna copy the path. And then you're gonna go to the indicator itself. And then you're gonna go down here, and then you're gonna, whatever you have here, you're gonna delete it. And just keep in mind, I'm gonna give you this asterisk. So just remove this asterisk from here. Remove it. And go all the way down here, and remove this one too. And apply. That's it. So it's gonna play the sound. Whatever sound you have, you're gonna make your own voice. Whatever you want to make, record your own voice. Doesn't matter. Long, short, doesn't matter. But it's only one sound. It's not gonna be one for long, for short. It's gonna be only one sound. The idea here is make you alert. You know, you don't need to chart, steer the chart like this. You can actually, you know, put the chart and, you know, read book or do whatever you're gonna do or study or whatever. And then if you hear the alert, just go place your trade and put your stop and target and let it go. Don't touch anything. Just let it go, and do this for 2 months until you see if you pass this one manual first. And by the way, even if you this, by the way, if you want to make extra income, why not you trade yourself and the bottom at the same time? What's the problem with that? And it's not hard. You don't need to analyze anything. Like it's a blank chart. You guys can see it's a blank freaking chart. There is nothing to do here. It's just, you know, waiting for the alert. Once it's gone, put your target and stop loss. Like I told you, so why I'm not trading on the bot itself, the VX, why I'm trading manual now? Because people I like to trade manual. For some, I love trading. I want to trade manual. That's why I have the indicator is more lighter. So I want to use it, but for me, it's not gonna consume a lot of energy from my PC. So I like to use the indicator and, you know, let the bot on the VPS. Like you can see, I have my VPS running, systems and everything, and then I trade manual with my own PC. That's it. 2 hours in the morning. And again, if you want to trade the whole day, do it, man. It's fine. You know what I mean? Had your chart in front of you, had the alert, and, you know, whatever you have signals, take the trade. And what else I want to say? So that should be it. And please join our trading room. And also I'm gonna because you guys also have access to trading room here, so I'm gonna give you also a link here to join our trading room, right? So this actually should be it's gonna be subscription. So whenever you join this, gonna be have access to trading room. Join a trading room every morning. See us trading live, the indicator, and that should be it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for attention, and yeah, make sure to download everything. And if you have any question, email us or ask me any time on the trading room. Thank you so much.